Jake Hurst, April 5th, Flight Club, Film Session 1. Alright everyone, thank you for coming to the film session. Our first ever film session. I was going to be doing this on Twitch, but I decided that doing it through the Rocket League replay system would be most optimal, because that way I can get everyone's perspective and see a more encompassing view of the game as it evolves. So let's get right into it. For the first minute and a half or so, I didn't really find many noteworthy flaws or things to compliment about our game, but essentially I'll get you caught up. I have a bunch of timestamps for later in the game, but this first early goal, you can see, oh, it's too fast. I'm going to slow it down. Everything's going to be played at 50% speed for you guys so that we can really see it well. And so here we have Mitch and their three players. Bill is in their net because they just boomed it. And I'm back. And so Mitch goes up and he beats them all to this ball. They triple commit. I see the opportunity. Come up, put it on net. Easy goal. Nothing really to note there. Moving on to the next goal. What happens here is that we're just caught on defense. The first thing is that Mitch gets demoed. Mitch is here in the back of the goal. In case you guys can't see, I don't know, it's hard to work with the glare. But Mitch is here in the back of the goal. Bill is here at the front, and I'm in the corner. And so Mitch gets demoed here at the back. I'm rotating to the back post. And Bill, I don't know if you saw this, but from this earlier touch that Bill had before Mitch was demoed, right here, Bill has to do a little side flip. He ends up getting stuck on this wall. He gets an awkward little play out. I rotate back post, but they come out of the goal and get the easy touch. I don't think there's really a whole lot we can do about that. Don't get demoed. Cut that rotation to the back post faster, I guess, is my best thing I can say about that. I'm going to pause the recording now to make sure that it's actually viewable for you guys, so that you guys can actually see things. You guys couldn't see things very well. I just rewatched the video, and so I'm going to try it a different way. So let's see how this works. This is what it looks like from where I sit while we game. I usually have to turn my head to look at the entire screen. This is the next clip I wanted to show you guys. We're here on defense. They get a good challenge. We rotate onto offense. We're on our fast break here. And notice this first thing that Will does. This is really great. I really like this. So we communicate here. I say I got it. And Will immediately cuts. Watch this. Watch how he cuts straight across, opening it up for a pass, which is eventually what happens. Well, we got two hands. And he misses. It's a little unfortunate. I miss a wide open net, which happens. But anyways, it's a great little passing play. I think that the original way worked better than that, so we're going to go back to that. Anyways, we'll just keep watching, because our next clip comes up here pretty soon. We get a good goal. Bill gets a great challenge. Mitch and I are both rotating back. We communicate until I come up. I get this challenge on the ball. Steal it from Mitch. We clobber each other. Bill's getting back. He can't get to the pass on time. Mitch gets a little pass to Bill. Bill misses. And I cut off Mitch here to score the goal. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I saw an opportunity. I think that if I hadn't gone for this ball, I think we might have even lost this 50. It would have been close, but instead we ended up getting a goal out of it. So my intuition really paid off there. Now we're going to watch this next goal. So we score again quickly. A classic setup here for us, one that we love. I get the tip. I win the tip big time. Mitch does exactly what he should do. He's following, and he goes up for this fast aerial. He's got everyone beat. Unfortunately, he misses the net and gets clobbered. Bill comes up for the easy follow and pounds it home. It's simple. That's what we do. All right, moving on to the next clip. All right, here we find ourselves rotating back onto defense. It looks like Mitch is currently up to challenge. Bill's going to be 2 and I'll be 3. And so Mitch is caught in this really awkward spot. I don't know if you saw. But right here, this ball is coming, and he's backing up to get it, which is not very good because this guy's coming in from the side. He can really get a good angle on it. And so Mitch is put in this really awkward situation. So Bill cuts it off, and that's good. I don't know why I timestamped this. It is pretty standard affair. Anyways, we're here at my next clip that I have timestamped. We're rotating onto offense. Bill is probably going back to be 3rd. Mitch is 2nd. And I'm first up in this corner. Mitch is at half court here. And Bill is in their far corner, probably going back to get boost. I go up to challenge this ball. Oh, and it looks like Bill was not actually going back. Instead, he was just going to steal their boost. And what I really like about this is the position that Will comes in from. I think that too often on our team, if you can see, the ball's right here, and normally I feel like the person who's waiting for a pass ends up waiting right in front of their goal, right here, and instead Bill comes in from this steep angle, because the balls usually roll across the goal like that. And sure enough, that's what happens. It comes a little bit too fast, a little too furious for Will. So he's got to back out, gets a little bicycle flip. And this is something that I think we all need to work on better here. Here we kind of lose a lot of it. This is a real point. Here we lose a lot of our our pressure on the other team. So we miss our chance to score, and it comes back to half. And our 3rd man back, which is Mitch, who's right here. I'll replay it for you guys. So the ball is coming down this wall, and Mitch is kind of also along this wall. He's in this quarter, or the 1/3 of the space. And it comes down, and Mitch kind of rotates out that way. What we need to be doing as the 3rd man back is we need to be on that at least mid. So in the middle of the field, widthwise, not lengthwise necessarily, but we should be thinking about it a lot like we're receiving a pass if we are on offense and we're attacking. And so here, Mitch kind of rotates out that way, and he's still stuck on this wall, and this ball is just rolling across the middle, and this is a prime opportunity to hit an absolute banger of a shot. But since we're a little bit slow, and since our positioning wasn't very good, not to pick on Mitch or anything, I do this all the time too. But if we're thinking about how we're positioning ourselves as the 3rd man, I know it's easy when you're 3rd man to just kind of sit back and watch the other 2 people go sit in the corner for 15 minutes. But if we're really thinking about our positioning and how the ball might end up rolling out, Even if the ball were to come down this wall and Mitch were here, it still might be a hard play for Mitch, especially if the ball is high, because that just puts him in a really awkward angle. Where instead, if he's in this middle, he can rotate back around and make a standard play at it at the corner. But really being on this wall only gives you that one opportunity where if it's a roller, then you can hit it and make a play. But that doesn't happen as often as these other opportunities. And here we really miss out on a good opportunity just because of positioning. And so we see Mitch kind of scrambling to get back and keep our possession. But at this point, they've already recovered. They've got their boost, and they're kind of set up again. So we kind of have to reset our offense. I don't really know what I'm doing in goal. And here's kind of what I'm talking about with thinking about where you're at when you're passing. And so here's another situation. I don't know how well you can see this, but Mitch is going up to get this ball. He's trying to center it for me. I am right in front of their goal, just outside of their small box, on the near side even. And so I'm pretty much in the worst spot I can be in because there's no way that this ball is getting to me. Because not only Mitch is challenging us, but both of these blue members are challenging it right here. And so no matter what happens, unless something freak happens, I'm not going to catch this pass. And so I need to get out of there or reposition myself to a better spot where I might get the pass if Mitch really beats him here. It turns out they really beat Mitch. But that doesn't make my positioning any better. I need to be thinking better about how I can receive the pass from Mitch or where this ball might bounce even if they hit it. And so, anyways, they get this clear. And we rotate back. Bill gets an awkward jump off the corner, which happens. And instead of rotating back here, he just kind of goes for it again. I don't know if you can see, but he had this unfortunate little hop off the corner, and it goes over his head. And then it gets popped up, and he just goes for it again, which is not really his challenge because I'm flying in as well. And so he doesn't get the touch, and I don't get the touch either. I'll take the blame for not getting the touch on my part. But Bill shouldn't have gone for that. If he didn't, he could be rotating back push right now, and instead they get a nice little situation on Mitch. And this is another little positioning error on their part. If they hadn't if they hadn't double committed to that ball, then we see another situation exactly like the one that I just pointed out with Mitch in the rotation. Is that they get a nice little roller across the middle where Mitch is the only one in net and he's kind of facing an awkward direction. And so if they were better positioned and they hadn't double committed to that ball, someone could come up and hit a real banger of a shot. Those are the shots that I score constantly when I play 1v1s. Those are the most lethal shots. And they really just missed this opportunity. We got lucky. Cloud9 won't be missing those shots. And so it takes him a long time to kind of come around on this ball, and he eventually hits it, but at that point, it's off, and we've all recovered, and so we're able to play defense on it. Moving forward, looking at their next goal, it's not anything special, I don't think. Yeah, Bill just loses this challenge really bad. I rotate poorly. I kind of sweep in wide to this back post. So instead of just going straight for the back post and kind of making a more aggressive play at defense here, I kind of swoop back around and just let him get the shot. But that's Bill's fault for missing the challenge. And so the final goal of the game is a 0-second goal we score. We're both on offense. We're all on offense, all three of us. I think at this point we were just booling in the columns. So we just slip one through and then I score the easy 0-second goal. Anyways, that's the end of the game. I hope you all were able to see it. I hope you learned a lot. Anyways, I think that the most important actual takeaways that we can get from this is to be thinking about where you are and how our teammates will be able to get the ball to you, or if they will be able to get the ball to you. Something that I saw on a Sunless Khan video, which means it's good, is he basically divided the field up into 9 parts, like a tic-tac-toe board, and said that you should really never be in the same part as your teammate. And if you're looking for a pass, you should be in, so if he's in the middle here, then you should either be up a little bit or back a little bit, because those are the easiest passes to hit. And so I think all of us as a team really need to be thinking more about, especially going for passes, and be thinking about how we can get the ball to our teammates, but also how can I be in the best position for my teammate to get the ball to me. And so I think that those are the most important actual takeaways. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.